Across Australia, danger hides in places most people never think about. In the mountains, a predator watches from hundreds of meters above. In the desert, another follows tracks across endless red sand. And in the tropical north, one hunter can kill before help even arrives. Every major Australian biome has an apex predator, an animal perfectly adapted to dominate its environment. Some rely on speed, some rely on brute force, and one doesn't even need teeth. Today, we're counting down the deadliest predator in every major biome in Australia. The ranking is based on hunting ability, ecological dominance, documented danger to humans, and overall threat potential. And before we start, I want to know your pick. Which Australian predator would you least want to encounter in the wild? Let me know in the comments. And let's see how many people choose the same animal by the end of the video. Also comment where you are watching from. I will reply with a heart. We'll start with the ruler of the mountains and work our way to the predator that may be Australia's most underestimated killer. 6. Wedge-tailed eagle. Australia's highest predator in the mountains is the wedge-tailed eagle. Found across alpine regions and rugged high country, this massive raptor rules the skies wherever open terrain gives it room to hunt. Adults can reach wingspans of around 2.3 meters and weigh up to 5 kilograms. Their talons are capable of exerting tremendous pressure, and they can dive at speeds estimated to exceed 150 kilometers per hour during hunting strikes. These birds primarily target rabbits, wallabies, possums, reptiles, and carrion. Using soaring flight and exceptional eyesight, they can spot movement from remarkable distances before dropping with explosive force. A surprise strike from above gives prey almost no warning. For humans, the risk is usually low. Most reported incidents involve nesting birds defending territory. Hikers, cyclists, and drone operators occasionally find themselves targeted by aggressive swoops. Getting hit by a 5-kilogram bird moving at speed is not an experience most people want to repeat. So why only number 6? While they're impressive hunters, attacks on humans are rare, and their danger is mostly limited to defensive encounters. But our next predator is far more willing to operate on the ground. 5. Dingo. When people picture Australia's deserts, they often imagine endless red sand. What they don't imagine is a highly intelligent predator quietly watching from the shadows. The dingo is Australia's largest native land predator. Adults typically weigh between 13 and 20 kilograms, though larger individuals can exceed those numbers. They can run at speeds approaching 60 kilometers per hour and possess powerful jaws designed for gripping and tearing prey. Dingoes hunt both alone and in coordinated groups. Their prey includes rabbits, rodents, birds, reptiles, and even large kangaroos. In packs, they use teamwork, endurance, and strategic positioning to exhaust animals much larger than themselves. Human encounters usually occur near campsites, tourist areas, or locations where dingoes become accustomed to people. Several documented attacks have occurred over the years, including serious incidents involving children. Habituation is often the key factor. Once a wild predator stops fearing humans, problems can develop quickly. The reason the dingo ranks here is simple. It has the intelligence, adaptability, and physical capability to seriously injure people. But incidents remain relatively uncommon compared with higher entries. And speaking of predators that don't always attack what they're supposed to. 4. Tiger shark. The tiger shark is sometimes called the garbage bin of the sea, and honestly, that's not a compliment. Found along Australia's northern and eastern coastlines, tiger sharks are among the ocean's most opportunistic predators. Large females can exceed 5 meters in length and weigh over 600 kilograms. Their name comes from the dark vertical stripes seen on younger individuals. Their reputation comes from what they've been found eating: fish, turtles, seabirds, dolphins, stingrays, sea snakes, and occasionally things that definitely aren't food. Tiger sharks rely on stealth, curiosity, and powerful sensory systems. They often patrol shallow coastal waters where prey is abundant. Unlike some predators that specialize in a narrow range of targets, tiger sharks investigate almost anything. Human incidents do occur, including several documented fatal attacks in Australian waters. Many encounters happen close to shore, where swimmers, surfers, and divers share habitat with large sharks. The tiger shark ranks above the dingo because of its size, strength, and history of serious attacks. But compared with the top 3, it still falls short in overall danger. And now we arrive at an animal that turns entire waterways into places of caution. 3. Saltwater crocodile. If there is one predator in Australia that looks exactly like a prehistoric monster, it's the saltwater crocodile. These reptiles inhabit northern rivers, wetlands, estuaries, and coastal environments across tropical Australia. Large males commonly exceed 5 meters in length, and exceptional individuals may approach or surpass 1,000 kilograms. Their bite force is estimated at over 3,500 pounds per square inch, making it one of the strongest bites ever measured in a living animal. Saltwater crocodiles are ambush predators. They wait motionless beneath the surface, often remaining undetected until the final seconds. When prey approaches the water's edge, they explode forward with astonishing speed. Fish, birds, pigs, wallabies, cattle, and almost anything else can become a target. Human attacks are documented every year across northern Australia. While encounters are relatively rare compared with overall population numbers, incidents can be extremely serious due to the crocodile's size and power. This is where I should probably remind everyone that if a sign says crocodiles present, that is not a suggestion. The crocodile already owns the property. Saltwater crocodiles rank this high because they combine immense physical power with a proven history of fatal encounters. But even they aren't Australia's most dangerous marine hunter. Before we reveal the top two, if you're enjoying the video so far, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. These videos take a lot of research and every bit of support helps keep them coming. Plus, it's probably the safest decision you'll make in a video that already includes crocodiles, sharks, and what's coming at number 1. Now, if you thought the crocodile was taking the top spot, Australia's next predator might change your mind. 2. Great white shark. The great white shark is arguably Australia's most famous predator, and for good reason. Found throughout southern Australian waters, great whites can exceed 6 meters in length and weigh well over 2,000 kilograms. Their bite force is estimated to reach around 4,000 pounds per square inch, supported by rows of serrated teeth built for slicing through large prey. These sharks specialize in hunting seals, sea lions, fish, and other marine animals. Using stealth from below, they often launch upward with explosive acceleration. In some cases, entire sharks clear the water during attacks. Australia has recorded numerous documented great white incidents over the decades, including fatal encounters. Surfers, swimmers, spearfishers, and divers are most commonly involved simply because they spend time in the shark's environment. The great white earns second place because of its sheer size, predatory capability, and documented attack record. Few predators on Earth inspire the same level of respect. But there is one Australian predator that surpasses even the great white in overall danger to humans. And it doesn't need teeth. 1. Box jellyfish. The deadliest predator in Australia's major biomes is the box jellyfish. At first glance, it doesn't look like an apex predator. It doesn't roar. It doesn't chase prey. It doesn't weigh a ton. What it does have is one of the most powerful venoms known in the animal kingdom. Box jellyfish inhabit tropical waters across northern Australia. Their bell may only measure around 30 centimeters across, but tentacles can extend several meters. Each tentacle contains thousands of microscopic sting cells loaded with venom. Unlike many jellyfish, box jellyfish actively hunt. They use surprisingly sophisticated eyes to navigate and locate prey. Small fish and crustaceans can be immobilized almost instantly after contact. For humans, the danger comes from the speed of the venom. Severe stings can trigger extreme pain, cardiovascular complications, and collapse within minutes. Australia has recorded multiple documented fatalities linked to box jellyfish over the years, and experts continue to treat them as one of the country's most serious marine hazards. This is why the box jellyfish takes the #1 position. It combines active predation, potent venom, documented fatalities, and an ability to incapacitate victims with terrifying speed. It's not the biggest predator in Australia. It's arguably the one you have the least time to react to. So those were the deadliest predators in every major biome in Australia. From the wedge-tailed eagle ruling the mountains, to dingoes patrolling the desert, tiger sharks and great whites dominating the ocean, saltwater crocodiles controlling northern waterways, and the box jellyfish claiming the top spot, every ecosystem has a hunter that demands respect. Now I want to hear from you. Do you agree with this ranking? Which predator would you move higher? And what animal do you think deserved a place on the list? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and stick around for more wildlife rankings and animal documentaries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.